Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Dad's here and we're in France. We've got the Spitfire with us. And we're going to take it out and take a look at the mulberries. And so let's get this thing on the road. We're in the air. While we're doing that, let's go ahead and bring some friends on board. And let's see how they look. We're going to bring our ground interval to 40. Our flight interval to 40. And our step down to -5. And we'll take a look and see how that looks when we get in the air. And there they are. Okay, we've got our friends. Okay, let's get out on this matting. Excuse me. See if we can keep this thing on the runway as we take off. Now, one of the things I've learned with this Flight Replicas Spitfire, it's one of the few planes that actually is harder to take off than it is to land. And so here's some pointers or some things I've discovered. First off, this thing shows up on the when you start flight sim within this plane. Your rudder trim will be set to +5. You need to get that to 0. And then the other thing you need to do is roll slow. Don't give it throttle all at once. Just give it a little bit of throttle and just slowly get her going. She will take off just fine. But this keeps her from torquing. Allows her to take off straight. And here we are. And here we are taking off. Gear up. And there are the fellas. And let's go find those mulberries. Now, the mulberries were built by the Allies in Britain and towed over to France right shortly after D-Day and sunk. Or, yeah, sunk. Anchored to the ground. They just filled them with water and let them sink to the seafloor, but they were big enough that they created a dock, a harbor. And here are the mulberries. Bring all those beans, Band-Aids, and bullets to the troops fighting in France. And there they are. Wow. Okay, let's see where we are with the guys now. We'll hit V. And we shouldn't be B9. It's right there. Yeah, so this AirshowAssistant, let's take a look at it. Let's go ahead and do the increment. Flight, step down. Let's bring it to +10. Okay, let's get this straight and level. See how thing, there it is, stepping up 10. And let's find our airport now. There it is. And there's the manor house. Okay, and let's let this thing slow down. That horn. Okay, let's drop our gear. Okay. And we can bring our throttle back. We're at 140. And this is with the new update, folks, and actually the frame rate looks really good. And let's bring our flaps down. And there go. Let's see how the guys are. Yep, there they are. I'll tell you, that AirshowAssistant really rocks. Flaps up. And let's see if we can get her to turn. There's our ambulance. Yeah, and we brought her in. There's our cows, and there's our friends. Folks, thanks a bunch for coming. We saw the mulberries, and we got to learn a little bit more about Flight Assistant. Come on back for more, and hit that subscribe button, and please hit that like button too. Talk to you later.